Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hope you had a great week behind you and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first it's time to take a break from the daily grind of Conquest if you haven't finished it yet by now, and we have a new challenge to take care of. We are taken to the planet of Hoth where we have to take down a squad of rebels using Galactic Republic, so hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult. As always, I'll cover the modifiers and the feats and then show you the battles that I was able to get to work to get a red crate. Obviously there's lots of options here for all the feats. I'll just show you some of the teams there. So first I'll do Galactic Republic Padme team, then I'll go in with Imperial Troopers for the office sub feat, and then I got two different teams for the feat where I have to defeat 3 enemies in the same turn. So I'll do the first one Darth Revan and the second one will be Bad Batch. So there'll be YouTube chapter below as always if you want to skip through. Otherwise, let's kick off by reviewing the global modifier Frigid Expanse. Now if you remember, I think it's been a while since we had this one, so if you need a refresher, whenever a unit takes a turn they get inflicted with Frostbite, and once they reach 10 stacks of Frostbite they get instantly defeated. So to counter that, we do get thermoregulate ability for this event that will remove 2 stacks of Frostbite from the target ally. So you have ways to obviously survive the battle a bit longer. And yes, Galactic Republic, finally we are on the giving end of Steadfast Retribution. You know what is this, so I won't waste any time. We'll be reflecting all the damage they deal to us back onto them. In terms of the rebels, they're getting the good rebel modifier, the odds, where as long as they keep critting they have a chance to attack over and over and over again. They also gain 50% health steal and they can't be countered as well, so very powerful modifier for rebels. Luckily no Han and Chewing in there, but still these guys do put up a fight, as you will see in the videos. In terms of feats, you have to win with a full team of Galactic Republic units, gain offense up at least 20 times, and then win after defeating 3 enemies in the same turn. So I'll show you 2 different teams for that feat. Now let's first kick off with probably the most straightforward one, Galactic Republic. I just tried to throw in the standard Padme team and it worked okay. They get a few hits, there we go, and now Anakin gets a bonus turn. He there does then an AoE, I guess. We get protection up so we can get our Sturge stacking, the courage stacking. There we go, perfect. I'm just gonna maybe take out Leia first because now R2 went. Okay, hold on, can I get a turn please? Come on, there we go, perfect. There we go, let's just go ahead and then rush these fools. Good thing with Padme, obviously, whenever we do have their protection up, we can't be critically hit, so we will kind of stop their multiple attacks after the opening sequence, and then we stack a lot of courage by now and we just slowly take these guys out one at a time. So there you go, Padme worked pretty well for me, so I was okay with that. Obviously you can use any other Galactic Republic team that you've got, a lot of them will make it work as well, but just use Padme. Seems like a default really Galactic Republic for these kind of feats. Let's do the offense up feat. Normally I do this with troopers, so I just chucked in my troopers first and see what's gonna happen. My pair there, he's 340 speed, so he went first because he obviously plus 20 speed from Veers lead. So looking at speeds, probably you need about 320 Piet speed that he goes first, and then you get your obviously buffs going, and then whenever we defeat an enemy, everybody get offense up. So you don't really have to worry about this one, you just have to win the battle and you will naturally get offense up. Do make sure to unload the AoE from Piet, so he lands a daze, so these guys stop their gaining bonus turn meter, stop counter attacking, and I'm just like, come on Luke, he's very durable, very tanky, so maybe I should have gone after one of the weaker units first, not go straight for Luke. So maybe slight misplay there, which kind of stalled the battle longer probably than he should have. So if you're doing this, maybe just try going after somebody like Leia first, because AoEs can be annoying, instead of wasting your time on Commander Luke as I have. But anyway, I did prevail in the end, so even if you do it the hard way, troopers obviously still make it work. I just need one more hit, and here comes R2 with a stealth. Alright, then we go after Han, I guess. So even like you see, with a couple of setbacks in beginning, basically wasted 1 minute of battle, yet to do any progress. I was still able to pull out a win in the end. Just gonna do an AoE, because those guys are dazed, so they won't really be counter-attacking all that much. Still stuck behind Han because everybody else in stealth. There we go. Let's just do here an AoE, because AoE will not only daze, but it will also to light side enemies dispel all their buffs, so you can bring them out of stealth while daze them at the same time. And now, you know, let's just go ahead, finish off Han, finish off Luke. There we go, he's on his last leg, down he goes. Let's go after Leia next. So definitely, if you're doing this, yeah, do not go after Luke first. A lesson learned, I guess, from my battle. So just go after, I guess, Leia first. She's probably weaker than Luke. And, you know, once you get one kill down, then the whole meter train rolls. And this is pretty much it. Down goes R2, and C-3PO escapes from the battle. Now, speaking of C-3PO escaping from the battle, you can also take advantage of this fact for defeating 3 enemies in the same turn. So essentially, even if you defeat, there are like only 2 enemies left and C-3PO, and you just defeat the 2 enemies, C-3PO will escape. This will happen within the same turn, and it will still count for you. And this is what I'll show you here with Darth Revan now. Bringing in Basti and Darth Revan, obviously, for all the fear and debuffs they're dishing out. Lots of control there. Palpatine for a mass stun. Also, Rebels will be getting extra max health damage whenever they get a turn from his unique. Same goes if they're shocked. Bringing in Dash for the daze, so we stop the guys straight out of the gate. Now, in terms of speed, my Dash is at 360, but again, probably needs to be around 340 to go first. Or you can also bring in Bad Batch Echo as well at 340 plus speed. He's as well as got there an AoE daze that cannot be resisted, same as Dash. And then finally bringing Throne, you know, for turn meter swap, fractures and things like that. Just gives you more control over what abilities you want to do in which order. Let's go into battle now, and let me show you how this one goes. So obviously, Dash goes first. You're gonna smack an AoE, get these guys dazed. Luke will self-cleanse, that's okay. We had foresight there on Revan, so he missed. And then I'm just going to go ahead actually and fracture Leia. She's the actually bigger threat than Luke here. Her AoE can, you know, one-shot a couple of your guys. I've had that while I was testing out different teams. Get fear out, get the stuns out. Let's see if I can get stun on Han, because he's got a dispel. Unfortunately, they're resisted. Let's do an AoE to push back turn meter and on everybody had stagger, and I'm just gonna start going after Leia. Now we got lots of shocked enemies, so if I use Pulp's last special, he gets back-to-back turns, so just try to get Pulp as many turns as possible so he can keep stunning these guys. Anyway, we got now their death mark on Luke, finished him off, and I'm just gonna go a little bit, spread the damage here, and man, why can't stun Han? Looks like he's got a very high tenacity or something. Just can't land a stun on him, but that's okay. That's why we did have their Leia fractured, so if Han does cleanse her, heal her up, obviously there, you know, she can't get turned because she was fractured. Okay, so we got Leia in the red, so no AoEs now. Let's just try to line this up. Let's put a hit on R2. He's in the red as well. Stay away from him. Now let's get Han into red. I'll just go ahead and maybe do a basic on Han. Try to get him in the red if we can. He's in yellow. Let's just go ahead, maybe thermoregulate ourselves a little bit. Okay. Not sure Leia's low enough, or R2 that is. Maybe it will be. Anyway, let's put a basic on Han, get him in the red as well. We got everything all lined up, so now we just have to get a turn to Basti. I just took down Leia there just in case that she doesn't get a turn and do something silly, because remember, we only need 2 enemies plus C-3PO in order for this to work. So we got both Han, we got both R2 there, low in health. I just did basic there on Throne just to make sure Han will die. Boom, there we go, Wild Lightning killing off R2, and Han and C-3PO escaped from battle. So even though we didn't kill C-3PO, we still defeated 3 enemies in the same turn. So you can definitely utilize this trick, you know, so you need to line up 3. You can just kind of ignore C-3PO, just line up 2, and away you go. Now another option here, I've also was able to get it to work actually quite easily. So it was Bad Batch, again, maybe some RNG dependent here, I don't know, maybe just got lucky. But Bad Batch made a quick work of these guys. Again, my Bad Batch Echo is 360, but he will need to be like 340 to go first. You do the AoE daze, then your tag goes, you get some stuns hopefully. There we go, just R2 not stunned. Let's do another round of stuns. Most importantly, get defense up. So now whenever we use basic ability, whoever's got defense up will be dealing true damage to all the targets. And that's why it will be very easily to defeat multiple enemies in the same turn, because we are basically doing damage so much to them all the time. Let's get that first stack of translation over on Echo. I'm just gonna do here basic, just keep targeting Luke, just ignore everybody else. True damage will kill them off for you one at a time. There we go, CLS being annoying, that's okay, we'll just keep going. Basics there we go, we got everybody in the red. Let's go ahead and reapply now the days and healing immunity everybody, swapping now Terminator again with tech, and then he will just call here Hunter that's got defense up on him, which means on his basic now he'll be dealing true damage. 1, 2, boom, all 5 of them got in a single turn, so it really lined up nicely for me. It's definitely here with Bad Batch, if you obviously are managing the defense up and you've got a turn order correct like you should in Bad Batch, and you know, you do the abilities that you normally do. Bad Batch made quick work out of these guys as well. Again, there are plenty of options both for Galactic Republic. It's such a big faction. Obviously you could do Gas with 501st, you could do Shakti and Bad Batch as well. Hey, you can do Master Kenobi. So many Galactic Republic teams to choose from. Also defeating more enemies in the same terms. Again, you know, there's a lot of options, especially if you have Sith Eternal Emperor. Probably, you know, that's going to be the easiest way to go as well. But man, that Bad Batch battle was sure fun. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope and see you in the next video. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.